chat, YouTube, got a different type of vid today, but I'm gonna be going over champs bracket. A lot of y'all probably watch me for multiple reasons. I mainly play COD, but even then, bruh, most of y'all might not know there's a pro league for multiplayer. People pub stomp, people play zombies, people play Warzone, etc. But I'm gonna be making one of these videos, bruh. I was already gonna do this, but I figured I should make a video on it because not because I should, because I was gonna do it, but more so because I don't know what audience I'm gonna reach. Like down the line, hopefully I have like days where people watch me for certain shit, you know? I don't know if y'all ever had like a YouTuber who like dabbled in other shit and you were like, oh shit, this dude does this too. Type shit. But yeah man, Call of Duty champs. I think it starts on Thursday. I think. I'm definitely gonna I I'm not gonna be watch partying or any of that because I feel like that's not really my lane. I'm gonna be testing it with this. But I'm definitely gonna be watching the games on the side, maybe streaming a little later, putting in price picks, putting in money bets. But I want to do a bracket. If you guys see, there's a perfect bracket. So if I go to, I don't think it tells you here, but if you get the perfect bracket, you get $10,000. The best bracket gets 2,500. So a little compensation. I also think you get money for how you finished overall. But I'm not too sure how that one works because I remember when this was a thing, chat. I got first introduced to this in MW 2019, and I would do it. But I think as the years passed, they stopped marketing like this website and the pick'ems, so like people forgot about it, and you couldn't really find it anywhere. And then even then, the money, like you would think for the free money they're giving away, they would like post it, you know, for it to blow up. Because obviously, who doesn't like free money and free shit, bruh? You don't gotta do anything but guess right. So yeah, I don't know what happened the past 3 years. I seen this because I saw a bunch of people doing the brackets this year just as content. Obviously, the CDL pros. But then someone that I watched redo their content, they brought up the perfect bracket, and I think it was a tactical rap. He brought up like everything I'm talking about, the fact that it hasn't been marketed that crazy these few years, and he found out like what it was this year, and then he went on a whole tangent about that. How like back in 2019, if you guys remember, I remember this even when he brought it up. But I think if you got the perfect bracket, it was 100 grand. So that one I remember being marketed like crazy, bro. Especially on broadcast too. I don't even think they talk about the pick'ems on broadcast anymore. So that's another problem for another day. But if anybody from CDL watches this, y'all should definitely do that, bro. I don't know why you wouldn't throw this up on the streams, or at least every day that there's games, man. Even if it's not champs, I would definitely bring it up. And then obviously maybe major 3, major 4, you start bringing up like, oh, we're gonna have a separate prize pool for champs. Remember, there's a perfect bracket for champs. Blah blah blah. You know, then you'll get more people like invested. I feel like then it'll be kind of like prize picks in a sense, but it's free, so everybody will have like almost like a parlay in a sense. You want everything to hit, but that's kind of cool in itself. I would definitely do that. Definitely do that. I don't have anything else for you guys, CDL. Really, to be honest, I'm no position to say anything. I went to Madrid event this year, it was pretty fire, and that's all I'll say. Next year I'll dabble more, have more constructive criticism, go to more events next year. And yeah, bruh, the '07 hype. So this is what we have. Not a big bracket, grand finals. And for the perfect bracket, everything has to be accurate. Chat map count too. So we're gonna be basing it off of me, my opinions, because I know everybody's gonna have their own opinions. I do want to do upset though, because I feel like champs, there's always upsets. So I have Breaking Point's website up. Shout out Breaking Point with all the ads on here. Completed. All right, can we go? How do we do that, chat? I know I saw a lot of people maneuver. Um, is there no better way to? I like the other way. How did what's his name do it, bruh? Select teams now. Select events. Let's do Major 4 and Major qualifiers. Cool. Okay, cool. So this is the quals and the. Oh my god, chat. How do I? Okay, that's just how the website is, bro. We go down. Thieves won. This was grand finals, losers finals, winners finals. I'm just looking at this. FaZe and Thieves. I already know they're the two powerhouses. Miami Heretics was still pretty up there. So these were our top four. LA, yeah, LA Thieves, Miami, Optic, and Heretics. Interesting. Yeah, because this was Sunday, chat, right? That is crazy. Okay, so I honestly think Optic. I'm thinking an upset with, or not even an upset. I'm thinking Optic placed the same. Optic beat Rocker 3-1. Los Angeles Thieves beat Toronto Ultra 3-1. Ultra took a map. Minnesota took a map off Optic. That's kind of sad too. Sad. That's noted right here. Optic took one from FaZe. Miami Heretics did beat Thieves, so they are capable. Toronto 3-1 LA Gorillas, but they're not there. Neither are Falcons or Minnesota. They got 3-0, but that doesn't matter. They're not there. Okay, so this is the game we got to think about, bruh. Even though Carolina Royal Ravens are trash, um, they did. I do remember this. They took Toronto to a game 5, and Toronto won. But Toronto also haven't been that good either. They got 3-1 by Optic. Vancouver Surge lost to Falcons. That was sad too. I remember that. Boston Breach took 2. Did Boston play anybody good? This is major right here. We're going to be playing on LAN, chat, so 3-0, 3-0. Have Vancouver ever beat Thieves? I think they have, bruh. If I go Vancouver, let's see if I go Vancouver. What does it say? 5-1 and 0-2. That's what they started with, no? If I go Vancouver, hmm, hmm. Oh, right here. No, they lost 0-3. 0-4. That was grand finals. 2-3. 0-3. 0-3. 3-4. They almost won that one. Oh wow, Chad. They've never beaten Thieves. That don't sound right. They've never beaten Thieves. Have they? They've beaten FaZe, then have they not? Let's see. FaZe, yeah, 3-1. FaZe 3-2. This is a matchup then for FaZe. Lost 2-3. Yeah, look, FaZe and FaZe lost. So if they got 4-0 with FaZe. They won against FaZe again, 3-1. 2-3. Okay, so it looks like LA Thieves have their number, bruh. Interesting. Let me go over here real quick, chat. Let me do an intermission real quick. Um, hmm. Mm, stream. I'm thinking. I was just thinking about that. Heretics are strong. I think Thieves 3-0 Breach. I do think Breach could take a map. I'm either thinking 3-0 or 3-1. 3-0 or 3-1. I like Thieves for sure win. And then I'm also thinking Heretics win. This is kind of insane right here. I'm gonna go. Do I think Breach get 3-0'd? I do, chat. Do I think Surge get 3-0'd? Or do Surge take a map? I could see like Surge taking one map. I don't think it's a game 5. But see, I don't know who I. Nah, I have Optic win Dark Horse though. I'm gonna go 3-1. And then between these two, I'm not even gonna worry about that right now, bro. Actually, matter of fact, I'm not gonna stress out about that. ATO and Optic, bro. It went game 5 last time, and I think it's gonna go game 5 again, bro. I think it's gonna go game 5. I see it going game 5 Optic win or game 5 phase win, or I see a 3-1 phase win. I think phase win no matter what. I think phase win. Because I see Optic coming back through losers. Oh my god, in the Ultra Royal Ravens rematch. I think that, chat. 3-1. I think 3-1. I think Ravens take a map. I don't think they go back to back fucking game 5. I think they just win game 5. I think Ultra are going to be more prepared. Man, I don't know, bruh. Phase Optic. Do I see a game 5 or do I see a... I feel like Optic's going to come out slow, bruh. I think they get a map, though. I think they get one map. Does Toronto get a map? Nah. I think 3-0. I think 3-0. Do I think 3-0, chat? Yeah, I like that. I'm thinking... I was going to give them one map, but I feel like they're not that good, bro. The Toronto Ultra I'm thinking about is like from previous tournaments. I think when it comes to this, like how everybody got ready and practiced for champs, I think they 3-0. I think the 3-0 might be close though, but I don't think they get a map. Oh man, I don't even want to predict any of that stuff. I think this will be sloppy. Nah, do I? I know Optic wins this, bro. Do I think they get a map or no map? Or game 5. I don't think they go game 5. Nah, that team's broken, bro. Merc's been grinding. I'm going to give that a 3-0. Boston, Breach, and Surge. I think low-key, this map I can see going close. I see game 5. I see game 5, and I feel like Surge will win. Honestly, I'm going to leave that. Game 5. I like that. Game 5, Surge will win. And let's go through eliminations, bro. Surge and Ultra. I think Ultra won last time. Yeah, they won 3-1. They won 3-1. They won 3-1. See, they always drop a map, chat. They have Toronto Ultra's number. Do I just give them a 3-1? They both. So if I have, I have them getting demoralized. Wait, is there dates on this chat? There is no dates. I was gonna say, do they have practice? Sunday is just grand finals, I think. No, I don't think so. Is Sunday just grand finals? Should I look it up, chat? Let me see. COD League. Day 1 schedule. Okay, the Friday is all the to be determined shit. Oh, this is all the to be determined. Oh, here we have the bracket chat. Thursday is only that. So then they'll have after all these games are done, all the teams will have to regain. So that shouldn't even matter. So if they regain and study VOD, both teams are going to be on the same level in field. 3-0, and then what do I have? I have Surge taking one map off Heretics because I do think they're going to be better than what they came. You know what? I'm taking 3-2, bruh. Surge have like the tendency to win. I'm gonna take them 3-2. 3-1 would be a different, like a safer answer too, but do I do 3-1 actually? I'm gonna do 3-1. I'm gonna do 3-1. That's what we're getting at here. So Ultra should go down here, am I right? Or am I wrong? No, 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 we're waiting up here, huh? 3-0. Okay, this is a hard one. LA Thieves and Heretics. Do I have Thieves going to losers or do I have them going all the way through? Can I go to Heretics now? Teams. Heretics. I'm gonna go Heretics. We have all these teams right here. So we have 0-3, 3-2, 3-2, 0-3, 1-3, 0-3, 2-3. They come close, bro. I I don't want to just keep picking game fives, bro. I feel like someone's gonna get 3-1. I don't know which way it goes. I'm assuming 3-1. I'm assuming 3-1. Or is it a game 5? Do I feel like a game 5? Heretics just came out. They came off of a 3-0. I mean, but there's not going to be any fire to fuel them. This is a reset day. Do we get Thursday Thieves, bruh? Is the question. Do we? Nah, but they're going to be studying VOD, bro. What do we think, chat? I think I'm gonna go 3-2. I think it goes game 5. I think it goes game 5. And then it's Optic and Heretics. And if this is the case, chat, I also see this going. I see Optic winning. Do I think 3-2 or 3-1? Do I think 3-2 or 3-1? What's Optic's background with these guys? But see, I don't know when did they get murked? They haven't even played Optic. Look at this. Wait, this can't be right, bro. The last time they played Heretics, they won. This was a 4-11. They keep winning against Optic, but they didn't play Optic with Merc, though. I feel like with Merc, I see a 3-2, bro. I see a 3-2. And they're out. I think they're going to play a hot Optic, bro. 3-1. That's what I got, bro. That's literally what I got. This seems good to me. And then we got to decide right here. Who do I got winning through winners finals? See, do we give it to FaZe because they clean 3-0, or do we give it to Thieves because they got more reps on more maps? I'm thinking this is a game 5, bro. I think this is a game 5, and whoever's in grand finals, they're gonna win by like more, if that makes sense. I don't think grand finals will be a map 9, if that makes sense. I think this is where we get our banger series. Who do I have, bro? Nah, but see, then you got to think about who do you have winning, bruh? I think whoever goes down and fights Optic, I think they win regardless. I just think the guy gets more momentum down there. Or should we go off of this? I think they win because they have more reps. I'm going to go with Thieves, bruh. Thieves, Optic. I think Optic break down. Actually, no. Do I think Optic break down? I think Optic get a map. I think Optic get a map. I've seen this before. And then right here. Oh, okay. So now who do I have winning, bro? Draza or Thieves? I feel like Thieves haven't been grinding, bro. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But then again, I feel like the FaZe guys don't really have the tendency to grind either. Except Draza. But who on Thieves has been grinding? I mean, Draza playing S&D. Wait, let's see how much map count goes up to. Oh, it's a 5-4. No. I see a 5-2, I think. 5-2 or a 5-3. That's what I think for the win. I have FaZe winning, I think. I have FaZe winning, and I'm thinking a 5-2 or a 5-3. I think a 5-3. I'm hoping a 5-3, bruh. Honestly, I'm going to go 5-3. This is going to be my bracket, bruh. 5-3. I expect it to be close, but not close enough. Close, but not close enough. Because this one's going to be the closest match, I feel like. Yeah, especially if FaZe came down there with the action, I think. Alright, we're saving our bracket. Submit predictions, bruh. What the hell happened, chat? Interesting. Well, did I miss one? 5-3. I don't know if I missed one. Let's go over it, though. We have Thieves 3-0ing Breach. Makes sense. Heretics 3-1ing Vancouver. I think Vancouver are going to be better than they were before, which is a one map. Which will put the both teams down there and then up here. I do have this being close because Heretics and Thieves have always played it close. This is champs time. I think Thursday Thieves kind of esque by giving them two maps, but I still think Thieves win. And then for down here, I do have Optic taking a map just because their old record shows them doing that. I don't think they're going to be super ready, but I think they'll be good. And I saw Optic coming through losers. So 3-1 there. Give them a map. Ultra Royal Ravens, they went game 5 last time. I think Ultra is going to be more prepared. 3-1. I'll still give Ravens a map because I think Ultra aren't that good. So they'll steal something, bro. Maybe an S&D. FaZe Ultra 3-0. I'm going to just assume that's what's going to happen. FaZe is going to come out hot after that Optic match. Boston Breach and Surge. I'll give them close. 3-2. Makes sense. 3-1. Yeah, I do think Vancouver. I just think Toronto's not going to show up that much. Optic 3-0ing Ravens 100%. Heretics and Optic. This is like, I guess, the hot take. I think game 5 and I think 3-2. Surge and Optic 3-1. FaZe Optic 3-1. And then up top we have FaZe 3-0ing Ultra. We already said that. Thieves 3-2. And I think FaZe is just going to win coming from losers finals up top. And save predictions. Can I submit? Are you sure you're ready to lock in? I am sure, brother. All right, this shit's broken, but that's pretty much it. Games are June 26th through the 29th. And yeah, like I said, I don't think I'll watch party. I just wanted to make a video like this. I'll probably just watch what games I could watch while I'm home and shit. Or actually, that's in 2 days, chat. I probably will be able to watch them. Get home early from work and shit. But we'll see, because I also have to, like, upload and stream and stuff still. But yeah, man, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Let me know who's winning champs down below. And I'm out.